You know, if you're totally exhausted by constantly obsessing over calorie counts and tracking every single macronutrient, well, you're definitely not alone. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're actually going to leave modern diet culture in the rearview mirror and rediscover something seriously profound, Arusuvai. We're looking through the lens of ancient Siddha and Ayurvedic medicine to see how taste, what you actually taste on your tongue, isn't just about flavor. It's literally a built-in biological mechanism for your holistic wellness.
Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover food as daily medicine, then break down the tastes, sweet, sour, and salty, followed by pungent, bitter, and astringent. After that, we'll dive into the mind-body connection and wrap up with building your balanced plate.
All right, Section 1, Food as Daily Medicine, a Profound Shift in Wellness. So in ancient Siddha and Ayurvedic traditions, there's this incredible, timeless philosophy known as Unave Majuntu. Literally translated, it means food is medicine. It's such a powerful reminder, right? What's on your fork isn't just basic fuel to get you through that afternoon slump. Instead, eating is an active, daily practice of healing. Literally, every single bite you take is a brand new opportunity to restore absolute harmony within your body. And right at the heart of this medicine is what Siddha calls Arusuvai, or rasa in Ayurveda, the 6 tastes. But we need to rethink what taste actually is. It's way more than just the flavor of your food. These tastes are formed by the perfect balance of natural elements in the universe, meaning taste is actually a deep biological intelligence. It acts as a deeply therapeutic tool that's quietly working in the background, guiding your digestion, firing up your metabolism, and balancing your body's essential energies. Moving on to Section 2. Sweet, sour, and salty, the foundations of nourishment.
Okay, so these first 3 tastes, they are the absolute building blocks of your body. Let's start with sweet, or madura. Think of this as your physical foundation. It's heavy, it's cooling, and uses foods like honey, rice, or dates to physically build up your strength and immunity. Then we've got sour, or amla. This one brings a really warming stimulation. The clarifying zing of a lemon or some tamarind actively wakes up your digestion and helps you absorb minerals. And finally, salty, known as lavana. Perfectly represented by sea salt and seaweed, this taste gives us grounding, plus that absolutely crucial fluid and electrolyte balance. Together, these 3 really form the core of how we nourish ourselves physically.
Section 3. Pungent, bitter, and astringent, defense and detoxification.
Now, if those first 3 build you up, think of these next 3 as your physical defense system. Pungent, or Ketu, brings this highly effective germ-killing heat. You know that sudden clearing of your sinuses when you eat ginger, black pepper, or garlic? That's exactly what we're talking about. Then there's bitter, or Tikta. Honestly, this is probably the most avoided taste in modern diets, but it's arguably the most vital. It's just incredibly purifying. Foods like neem or bitter gourd literally detoxify the liver and clear out toxins. Lastly, we have astringent, or kashaya. This one delivers a cooling, tissue-toning effect that you instantly feel, like that slight pucker in your mouth when you eat beans, lentils, or a pomegranate. Let's head into Section 4, the mind-body connection, the emotional power of taste. Think about this for a second. Why do you suddenly crave something sweet when you're super stressed out? Or maybe you want a tangy, sour pickle when you just need a mental kick. Well, it turns out our cravings aren't random at all, not even a little bit. It's literally your body speaking to you. It's your own ancient intelligence seeking emotional equilibrium, essentially trying to restore your psychological balance through flavor. Which means your pantry is actually an emotional toolkit. Sweetness can naturally foster love, emotional warmth, and calmness. Meanwhile, a quick hit of sour actively boosts your alertness and enthusiasm. Feeling like you need a bit of courage? That's the grounding power of salt. What if you want sharp mental clarity or spiritual growth? You've got to look to bitter foods. Pungent heat drives your motivation and ambition, while astringency brings a sense of introspection and discipline. It's literal chemistry perfectly matching your psychology. How cool is that? But, of course, here is the catch. Balance is absolutely everything. When these 6 tastes are harmonized, they bring you focus, clarity, and confidence. But if you overdo just one, things can spiral pretty fast. Too much sweet, we become complacent, maybe a little greedy. Too much pungent heat, suddenly you're snapping at your coworkers out of nowhere because of impatience and anger. An excess of bitter can isolate us into cynicism, while going overboard on sour causes irritability. So those everyday mood swings you have, they might honestly just be a flavor imbalance.
All right, final section, number 5, building your balanced plate, actionable holistic harmony.
The best part about all of this is that you do not need a degree in Ayurveda or some overly complicated recipe to put this beautiful science into practice. You just need 5 simple steps. First, you start by laying down a sweet, nourishing base, like grains. Second, add in some bitterness and astringency with dark leafy greens and beans. Third, squeeze a bit of lemon and add a pinch of salt to bring that balance. Fourth, ignite the meal with a little pungent ginger or black pepper for digestion. And finally, offer a really simple sweet finish, like a single date or a sip of milk, just to ground the whole experience. It's an effortless, actionable way to create your own medicine every single day. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. The very next time you sit down to eat, just pause for a second. Look at your plate, ask yourself which of the 6 tastes are present and which ones are totally missing. I challenge you to recognize the ancient intelligence sitting right there in front of you and actually use it to build your own daily medicine. Keep finding that balance, and we'll see you in the next explainer.